Hello and welcome to this tutorial. I'm Robin from DxO, and in this video we look at some of the intelligent tools in Photolab that make photo editing easier. We'll be using these tools to enhance this raw image. The first improvements we can apply are to optimize the camera lens performance. We'll do this using the distortion correction and lens softness correction tools. You'll find the distortion correction controls in the geometry group. When I turn on the panel, you can see that the image changes slightly. There isn't much of a change to this shot as the lens doesn't have much distortion. However, many lenses now rely on software to fix their problems, so it makes sense to use the best tools for this. If we check the correction drop down, you'll see that there are two options. We can select between making a manual correction or using the DxO optics modules. These modules produce outstanding image quality and are created by DxO in their own laboratory for individual cameras and lens combinations. The modules download automatically when Photolab detects an image shot with a different lens to the existing modules. You can also use the Missing Modules option in the DxO Modules menu to check and download modules. In addition to correcting distortion, Photolab uses optics modules to apply lens softness correction. You'll find these controls in the Detail Adjustments group. When we view this image at 200%, you can see that the cowboy and horse are slightly soft along with the background. Now watch as I turn on the correction. Everything snaps into sharp focus. The next tool that I want to apply to this image is Smart Lighting. When I turn on the panel, the software analyzes the lighting across the scene and corrects any problems. We then have a mode drop down to select the strength of the correction, or we can use the intensity slider. There's also a spot weighting mode where we can select areas of the image as being more important. Initially, it automatically detects faces in the scene to ensure that they have good lighting. Then in addition, we have the spot weighting tool which you can use to manually select important areas for exposure. I'll use this to select the horse, cowboy and foreground rock. Let's also change the mode to medium and suddenly we have a good exposure in those areas. After applying the smart lighting adjustment, the haze in the background is more noticeable. To fix this, we'll use the Clearview Plus tool. You can immediately see the improvement when I turn it on. I feel the default setting of 50 is too strong for this image, so let's reduce the intensity. The changes we've applied so far have significantly improved the image with little effort. Now let's take this image a step further by enhancing the foreground rock using the local adjustments. I'll do this by adding a single control point to the rock and then increasing its size. Control points use U-point technology, which automatically creates complex selections in a simple way. As I drag the control point to different locations, the selection is dynamically updated. When it's in position, I can apply my adjustments to correct the exposure, bringing out the shadow detail in the rock. I can also control the sensitivity of this control point to both colour and luminosity with the chroma and luma sliders. These, together with the overall opacity slider, allow me to fine-tune my selection and the strength of the adjustments. This gives me total control over the creative process whilst making photo editing intuitive. If we compare our adjustments with the starting raw image, we can see they produce a much better photograph thanks to a set of smart, intuitive tools for the photographer. Now you're ready to use these powerful tools to save time and achieve the best quality with your photography. If you have any questions, feel free to visit our website dxo.com.